What's going on? What's going on? Good. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you folks. Everyone out there listening. If it's your first time tuning in, Aswan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, former Division I college football player, and current five-time, soon-to-be six-time published author and educator. And what the brand I created, the business and the philosophy, the whole Move Swiftly framework. Why you're tuning into me right now, whatever brought you here, it's because what we do is take the innovative teamwork lessons that you learn on the football field and align them with businesses and business owners and make it so you have a staff that moves with that efficiency and that eagerness of a championship high school or youth football team. That's pretty much what we do around here. If you follow me throughout the week, I dive into a lot of that content that's specifically for you business owners and how you can continuously improve the culture of your environment and all things employee development. That's what I'm about. One of the things that I actually do, an element that I added to my business, is this thing called Film Session Saturday, which obviously is, if you're looking at this on the YouTube, which is actually the only place it does come out, it's on YouTube. So if you're looking at this, every single Saturday I break down a college football game because I'm looking to position myself to be, not only do I enjoy doing it, but I also am looking to position myself to be a play-by-play announcer for a college football game so I can better serve the clients and the people that I want to serve in a more efficient way. And we have been, so this one will be, so I do these records. Let me make sure this one is coming out the 17th. Yeah. So currently, you're seeing this on May 17th. Obviously, I'm doing the recording about a week earlier. One of the things about me is I make sure things get done. I make sure, one of the things I did learn from being raised in a Caribbean household is to always, put the, don't waste time with things. If you can get certain things done that you need to get done later on, make sure you get it done. You can find the time if you're focused enough. So I'm recording this about a week before it actually comes out on the Film Session Saturday channel, and we are finishing out the Georgia and Notre Dame game. All right, so every Saturday, pretty much break down one of the college football games. Normally, typically for the most part, I've only focused on the teams that have been in the playoffs. Myself being a diehard Michigan fan, I'm like waiting for the last Saturday before college football officially starts and there's new games to break down that Michigan-Ohio State game. So I kind of already have it in my head that I'm going to break that down as well. So we're finishing up the Notre Dame and Georgia one, the one that absolutely shocked me, seeing that Georgia lost this one, because I actually picked Georgia to win it all this year. I did not think of all teams that they were going to lose to Notre Dame. And as we saw last week, it was a lot of big plays given up by Georgia, the kick return and, some of the sacks that were given up and, just basic stuff that, Georgia eliminates those big plays, then they come away with the win. They really do. But Notre Dame played very fundamentally sound football. And in my opinion, that's why they, found themselves in the championship game this year. So let's pick it back up. Where we left off. There'll probably be an ad coming. All right, good. We're good. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we got. 4th and 1. Oof. Yep, I knew it. There was going to be an ad coming. Because what happens is I usually keep these open. I usually keep this tab open when I'm done. So that way I know exactly where I left off. Bum. All right, let's go. All right, so let's break down that play. 4th and 1, and let's look at the line of scrimmage. So much of the game is won right down there in the trenches. All right. Watch it here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's just big boy football. Bang. Look at this right here. You see it? Gets up in his chest and moves him backwards. Woof. That blows up the whole play, and he just can't get there. Period. Doesn't get there. Georgia ball. Quarterback did what he could, but he just couldn't get there. All right, they got, looks like, 4 wide, so it's 2 by 2. Running back there. All right. Bring a blitz. You see now, and again, I understand. I understand that this. So the quarterback is a backup, right? It's not Carson Beck. He's the backup, and in my opinion, he just pulls it down too soon, right? If you look at it, it's protected not that bad. The pocket is kind of opened up. It's not a automatic draw. You still got this guy that can break free. You got 2 receivers here in the same spot. You got, it doesn't look like a play that it looks like a broken play because 2 receivers here in the same spot. This this right here should not be happening. Got this guy here, and he has to pull it down. So it just looks like a miscommunication in terms of where the ball needs to be going and the execution of the play. All right, so it looks like they're going to end up they're going to end up right there in trips. So it's 3 by 1, 3, 1 here. Defense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. All right, so you got the blitz coming. This guy comes, and then it looks like this nickel guy, this outside backer type guy comes, and scot-free. There it is again. What did I tell you at the beginning? This is why Georgia could not beat them. There was just basic missed blocks, not picking up assignments. They bring this nickel, and then they bring this backer, and it looks like, it's a slant. So this guy backs into coverage. These 3, 1, 2, 3, they slant to the right, and then they bring this nickel and this linebacker, and it looks like they're manned up here. It's like they're manned up here, and they simply and plain, he doesn't pick it up. Does not pick it up. Right here, where you see it, he's engaged, and it looks like this detail as he's slanting, he's moving him more to the left, and then it opens this free lane right there. Sack. You see that? Did you guys catch that? So watch it. Let's break it down. You got the slant coming here. He's slanting, right? This is the sort of the DN type guy that's slanting in because this backer is going to replace him and rush this gap. And then you have this nickel that's coming on the outside, and it doesn't get picked up. Boom. He's engaged. He's engaged right there. You see this hand right here? He's moving the guard. The guard's, right there. Look at that. Look at the hand. Look at the hand. The guard's move. So the guard opens up a hole. Sack. Bam. Well, I mean, didn't get the sack, but got enough of them to make it so they didn't get the first down. That's execution on the defensive end. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it from this angle. Hey, holler at me on the play-by-play. I listen to me. I'm telling you guys got to get at me on the play-by-play. I just broke this. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about here. Bang, bang, boom, moves it, boom. Come on, man. I don't have the sound on for a reason because I'm telling you, I watched the game. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Again, this is why they made the championship. The quarterback just did not make any bad decisions. It was basic football. Protected well. Hey, it's not open. Pull it down. Go get the first down. Live to play another day. Small things. Take what the defense gives you. That's a win. All right, run. Good, tough run. Gotta wrap up. See, that's just basic football. You got this guy coming down. Steps, good block. You see, what do we say every week? We say every week when we see wide receivers blocking on the run, when we see a wide receiver absolutely giving his all on a run play, that's when you get a championship football team. That's exactly what it looks like. Look at this is the same guy. This is the same player that returned a kick return all the way to the house. All right, he took it all the way back, and now look at him making plays in the run game. Great block right here by him. Get him out of there. Great block, gets him off, and he keeps going. That's football. That is football, man. That's teamwork. That is what it's about. Good job, number 2. Again, great execution by the quarterback. He's being patient. It's blocked well. He's trusting his protection. Sees it open up. Bam. Again, Georgia I still feel like Georgia had the more talented team, but that day, Notre Dame executed a whole lot better. Got him with the illegal shift. Yeah, he moved. Okay. Watch the underkeys. Okay. You got a pull here. You got this one coming here. And then you got to understand where the ball's going. 2. It's a nifty call. And it worked. It worked. Now, you're not going to make a living off these. Because it's kind of gimmicky. And it's a bit of my coach would call it finesse football. But the guards, if you're watching the guard here, if you're watching this right guard, you see him pull, see this one pull. You got to be seeing your underkeys and coming downhill now. Come downhill. The backer's frozen. Look at what the backer's looking here. The backer's confused. Look at you see how confused. Look at this guy. You see, if he's reading him, he's coming down here. This guy right here is looking all the way over there, while number 3 takes it to the right. You see, he finally. Oh man, I know he got tore up in the film room for this one. He got tore up in the film room for this one. Oh yeah. Hey man, that's football. It's gonna happen. Hey, but that's the beauty of the game. You gonna fuck up, and you just gotta make plays. Look, he does not know where the play is going. Now, again, like I said, you won't make a living off of it because most of the time they'll read their at least at this level they'll read their underkeys. Here comes the blitz, picked up for the most part well. He dropped it. He dropped the ball. But now this was 3rd and 13. Now, whoa. Go back. Now we got 3rd and 13, and he still has the kahunas, so to speak, right, to go and run the blitz, right? So bang. And it's just a drop. You can't drop that 86. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 trips. All right, 3 by 1. Oh, that was not pass interference. Disagree with the call. All right, but let's look at the protection real quick. All right, so for the most part, protection. That's really what messed up the play. See, again, mainstream media, you ain't gonna get this stuff. How did this to play before? Let it run through real quick. All right, so watch this guy right here. He makes the play here. Now, unfortunately, it looked like it was pass interference, or I don't like the call, but I'll look at it again for a second. But he rushes the throw. He makes it so he has to throw. For the most part, it's protected well. But one guy, this is the game now, right? One guy gets in, and it throws off the timing of the whole play. So he's here. Watch the move. Boom. Overkicked. You see that step? Takes the risk by going on inside. So tackle, kick, good. And right, little flat-footed. He's a little flat-footed. If you could really zoom in, you can see he's a bit flat-footed, and he's not able to press him down in. So it creates a bit of a hole. And then this guy takes him some time to get over because he was blocking there. And he actually holds him. That doesn't look like they call it. And that's what rushed the throw. You see how we pressured him? That's what rushed the throw. Georgia got lucky with the pass interference call. And actually, second look at it, yeah, it was pass interference. Wasn't playing the ball. That was pass interference. They got lucky, though. Georgia got lucky there. Blitz. Brought up blitz again, so they bring a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Horrible execution. And if you think about it, again, he's rushing the throw. He rushed the throw there. This time there was no pressure. There's no pressure. There's no pressure at all. There's no pressure. And yeah, it's just, I mean, the throw is nowhere near him. It's a bad throw. Yeah, you could see where the backup, him being the backup, it kind of caused Georgia a problem. There's no pressure, and it looks like he just misses him. I mean, it's just nowhere near him. The ball's nowhere near him. Nowhere. It becomes like an uncatchable ball. Nowhere. Oh yeah, I remember this. I do remember this play. This was yeah, okay. Let's break this down because I remember when this was like a major story. Yeah, I remember when this was like a big story of the game. So here is what needs to happen. Okay. First of all, I got to shout out Marcus Freeman on this, but here's what needs to happen on this play. When the offense makes a substitution, they made it so you as a defense, you're allowed to make substitutions. All right. You're allowed to make the substitution. So what needed to happen was Georgia needed to just calm down. I remember watching this live, and I was sort of could understand obviously why they're panicking because it looks like a fake. They don't know what's going on. They're making substitutions. It's just, absolute chaos going on the field. And this is a major part of the game. The score is 23-10. And you have an opportunity to come back and cut the lead to a one-score game. So you need this possession. In my opinion, this is what actually sealed the game, right? So what Georgia has to do in this situation is this, all right? I'll show you in a couple seconds. I'll show you. So this happens, and they're running their offense on the field. They run their offense on the field now, okay? And Georgia's running their defense. Watch it. The ref is holding them. Is holding them and making sure the defense is able to substitute all their guys. So again, I understand it because some of the defensive players might have checked out. They might have been ready because they thought they were going to punt, whatever it is. They were doing whatever they were doing on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, you got to rush your defense back on the field. I get it. But this is where the coach and Kirby Smart has to calm his guys down, calm his coaches down, and says, hey, you guys get on the field, Play the game. We're just going to, don't even worry about a blitz. Just play straight zone or whatever it is we play in our normal package and play football. We get the ball here. If they run a play, we're fine because it's 4th and 1. We stop them and we get the ball right there on the 20, and we have an opportunity to get the score and make it a 1-score game. Okay, that's what you have to do. You have to look at the ref. He's holding them because of you have to wait for the defense to make the substitutions. That's the way it works. So here's what happens. There's chaos. The defense, they don't know what they're doing. They're just playing. They're rushing. You see what I'm saying? They're rushing. The ref is there holding them. They can't snap the ball unless the defense is ready. So there's no need to rush. You see what I'm saying? There's no need to rush at all. You do not have to rush if you're Georgia. They're holding them, okay? It's like, hey, relax. Make sure they're ready. And then this is just inexcusable. This is all just, mentally, you're like, oh my God. And now you get an offsides call right there. Now you're offsides. And they just ran the play. It was gutsy. It was smart, I think, by Marcus Smart to do this. Marcus Freeman. It was really smart to do this. Yes, they can. They can do that. And you were able to make your substitutions. Great job. That was a good job. And all it took was you not jumping off sides. And that's all it is. He's in the neutral zone. Yep. Yeah, I remember that was like a big story when that happened. And then the game kind of just got away from Georgia. You already know. I'm going to let y'all call it out. You already know what's going to happen. We got our receiver type guy doing what? Blocking right here, blocking. Boom, first down. That's it. I could not believe, I was shocked that this happened. I could not believe that the Georgia Bulldogs, you lose to Notre Dame? Could not believe that this was happening. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Couldn't believe what I was watching, folks. I was like, are you serious right now? Is this happening? The Notre Dame Fighting Irish beating the Georgia Bulldogs? Those Georgia Bulldogs? I was in shock. I did not see this. But hey, that's why you got to watch the game. And that's why this is the greatest sport of all time. It's the greatest sport ever. All right, we got they're looking to chew up some clock. And it's just, hey, get the first down. This is just plain and simple blocking. You know what's happening. You see the formation. You recognize the formation when it's down and distance. 3rd and 1, you're up by 2 touchdowns, 4 minutes to go. Let's try to just get first downs. You don't got to put the ball in there. Just get first downs. This is run all the way. Woof. Good job. Now it's down to 58 seconds. So the game is over at this point. Game is absolutely over. And that's the story of the game right there. They could not protect him. And when they did, he got a little antsy in the pocket. Ball game. Huh. Unreal. Unreal. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think I'd see the day in which an SEC team loses to Notre Dame. I mean, think about the way things worked from when the college football playoffs first started to see that happen. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. But again, why the business and why what it is I'm all about in terms of teaching you as a business owner how to develop your staff as a team, how to use, again, the lessons that you learn on the football field, the innovative teamwork lessons that you learn on the football field, and apply them to businesses. That's why I do what I do. So again, this has been another great, another incredible film session Saturday. I'm not sure what the next game is I'm going to do. I'm thinking I haven't really done a Miami game, seeing that I am in South Florida, seeing that Cam Ward was the number one overall pick. I think I'm going to go ahead and, because normally I just do playoff games, but seeing that I'm local here to South Florida, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the first Miami versus Florida game last year, which was fun because it was at the beginning of the year, and them Gators and Hurricanes. There was a period there where they didn't compete against each other, so it was kind of like a big deal out here. So I think I'll probably just do that one, and then again saving the best for last. Myself as a Michigan fan, I'm saving the day to break that last one, that 2024 beatdown. 13-10 win that my Michigan Wolverines had over those Ohio State Buckeyes. Oh, that was a great Saturday. After the rough year that we had as the Michigan Wolverines, it was a great Saturday. So so I guess I'll do that. I'll do the Miami and the Florida one next week. We'll start that one, and then normally they last for about 2 weeks, and then we got another one as we get closer and closer to 2025 football season. So hopefully around that time, I will at least be in the conversations and be able to reach out to some people about how to get into the booth myself, whether it's for this season or 2026 season, or do some of the play-by-play reporting. They allow me access to something to that effect. I've been reaching out to a lot of people and seeing how it goes. All that being said, however, if you are a business owner, if you know any business owners that do struggle with turnover, that do need to develop a system in which they are making it so their employees are as motivated and they have that culture, they have that cohesiveness to them, be sure to just head over to makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. As you can see here on the screen, you could shop, you could join the Patreon, you could book me to come speak to your staff, or you could just simply learn more about myself as one Crookshank and listen to one of those absolutely fantastic episodes of the Move Swiftly podcast that comes out every single day, new episodes daily, and all that. So again, that's the main one. Just check that out. And all that being said, everyone out there, continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.